Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Overgeared of Volume 1, the original story by Saenal, art by Team Argo, adapted by Monohumbu from the Redice studio. Translation is Tapas Entertainment, lettering is Adam Jankowski. Alright, the story is about this guy named Youngwoo Shin, who pretty much is a deadbeat in real life. Like, he seems to have no skills, he's utterly worthless, just a complete, I'm not going to say quite loser, but pretty damn close. Except he has one fateful day in this VR game called Satisfy. That's like this hit of the world. It says like 2 billion players or something like that. He winds up becoming a legendary character. And that legendary character also winds up being like really mediocre to start. But he's got some skills that he might be able to play off of. And that's what this first volume is about, is him learning about those skills. And that's what I really kind of like about Overgeared. The thing about Overgeared is it's reading a manga or manhwa of someone playing an MMO and leveling up and just really playing an MMO. There's not much more to it. It's not like a lot of the others of like, there's dungeon hunters in the real world, or, I died and came back and had this skill. This is grinding at a grinding level, if this makes sense. And it's grinding in a very different way. And what I mean by grinding is that, like, he has no clue how to play this character at this point. Like, once he gets leveled up, he really loses all concept as to what to do. And it's really far into this rather thick first volume. That he figures it out and starts kind of putting the dots together to like really start getting somewhere. I don't even know. I don't know if this covers chapters or whatever somewhere, but yeah. It's a long road to get to like things really starting to roll and kind of like all the things starting to come together. And that way it like really stands out and is kind of different than a lot of the other stories that I would say are somewhat similar. This is more just traditional fantasy. There's not really a huge difference to it. It's taking place in a virtual MMO. And that's about it. The story, though, I think it's good. It's got some potential. As I said, it takes a while to kind of get to the point, but the art's, I think, solid. The concept's interesting, and the character seems to be just enough of a screw-up to, like, make it intriguing. Not that he's, like, screwing up, but he's just not one that's quickly figuring out what to do. And that's the thing I think, again, stands out about this. There's so many other stories that are, I would kind of maybe put in this similar, like, dungeon hunting, whatever. And the thing is the character, like, quickly figures out how to kind of, like, game the system and advances very quickly. It's like I just was reborn and somehow I can one-shot the Demon King. Like, that's not what this is. This is very much like, I have these skills and I'm figuring out as I go and wait, what the hell does this do? And like, oh no, that hasn't completed everything. And like, oh, I only have, 86% knowledge of this. I need to get to the 100. It's a lot more, there's a lot more like detail to it, if that makes sense. There's a lot more steps. I think steps would be a great way of putting it. And I think that there's actually something that gets really summed up in this, is that at one point, like, the CEO, or I think he's the CEO of the game company, is just like, the thing that's really interesting about this guy is he's so mediocre. And that's kind of what really, I think, makes it stand out in a lot of ways. So, really intriguing. I like the art. I like the concept. There's a lot of potential here. Like, if you like fantasy, if you like MMOs, if you like, Final Fantasies or whatever, Baldur's Gate or any of that stuff, Might of Magic, this is one you're probably going to dig. I think you'll like it. So go check it out. Like, again, first volume, interesting, lots of potential. It's enough to get me to come back, but it's not my top 5. Let's go with that. This isn't one like I'm super pumped to go read the second volume, but I want to read the second volume. It is out now in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, to all the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you're to get a small percentage. And by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And I want to thank Yen Press and Izzy Press for hooking us up with this review copy. And of course, thank you all for watching. If you're into manhwa, manga, graphic novels, comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. And until next time, keep reading those comics. and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.